Hello, today's devotional can be found in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith. Alright, so the world is changing and not entirely for the good. There is good, there is evil, and they are constantly at war with one another to try and get the upper hand. Satan is ever persistent in his efforts to try and destroy God by destroying the children of God, by enticing them to make terrible choices that will lead them away from the Spirit. And yet, Heavenly Father is aware of this, and He is constantly coming up with new and different ideas to try and help those struggling with the power of Satan to be able to come through it, to be able to utilize the atonement and overcome. Resisting steadfastness is being apathetic. Resisting righteousness is choosing Satan, and resisting evil is choosing the Lord. One must be steadfast in a decision in order for it to be firm. When one is steadfast in a decision, they become firm in their belief in that decision, and they do things that show their support for that decision. When one is steadfast in the faith, they do things to strengthen their faith and to show support for their faith. And they are not afraid to show their love and care for the faith. Life's much too short to be apathetic. You need to choose a side. You need to resist the temptation to sit on the fence and be apathetic and not care, because by being apathetic, you open yourself up to Satan's temptations and you leave yourself vulnerable. To resist Satan is not an easy task, but it will keep you safe. To resist Heavenly Father leaves you open and vulnerable to danger. To be steadfast in the faith means to hang on to it even when times seem like despairing. And we cannot be afraid to care about ourselves. We cannot be afraid to learn and grow. And we cannot be afraid to resist evil and show that we're better than that. Because we are much better than Satan, and we don't have to fall into temptation just because he tries to make us think that we are weak and worthless. We can rise above it. We just have to be steadfast in our resisting of his put-downs. But it's our choice. And with that said, I love you all so very much, and I say these things humbly in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.